I think my advice would be to find people to scheme with and find people to inspire you, but also to do your own thing. So the field really embraces creativity, but also building upon each other's successes and failures. And so it's really, find people who can both inspire you and challenge you and help you along the way.
Go for it. There's so much to do, and it's important. We individually and collectively care about life and biology a lot. And synthetic biology is right at this intersection of understanding nature and partnering with nature to do things. And so it's incredibly important. I would also say, don't hide from really becoming an expert in some aspect of it. It could be the biochemistry, it could be the anthropology, but it's so important that it has to be founded and grounded in absolute expertise. And a lot of times I see people sort of feel like they'll be able to rely on somebody else who knows the answer. But when you're operating on a frontier, nobody knows the answer. And that means in order to have a chance of succeeding at and beyond the frontier, you have to be an expert in something. And don't hide from that. Embrace that and really go for it. And synthetic biology really is so multifaceted that it could be physics, it could be engineering, it could be something in biology, but it really could be something in critical design, art, the structure of the narrative, the classics, because biology matters in so many different ways. But you just have to go for it.
Don't be surprised when things don't work, but keep at it.
What advice would I give to somebody starting now in the field of synthetic biology? I would suggest that those starting in the field try to find your authentic voice through the field. There's a lot of voices and people talking about what they think the future is and what they think the field should be about. But I think everybody has their own internal values and their own internal motivations about that drive them and ultimately can articulate what success might mean for that individual, and that you should follow your heart and follow your intuition and make synthetic biology work for you the way that best harmonizes with you.
I would say that the best way to learn synthetic biology is by doing it. So this is a very new field. There's very few resources. It's hard for university courses to catch up with all the latest developments. And so I think that if you really want to get into this field, the best way is to find a project and just get started.
My answer is going to be sort of biased to academia, right? So if you want to be a professional scientist, right, someone whose job it is to solve the problems and sort of discuss the underlying philosophy, solve mysteries of currently standing mysteries of living systems. The advice that I would give to that person is to look very, very carefully at the job opportunities, the landscapes, the positions. Synthetic biology has generated a lot of excitement, so there are some organizations who have become excited about it before they really understand what it is and what the landscape looks like. I would say that a person looking for a position at an institution should be very careful to make sure that they're in an institution that embraces the core, goals and philosophies of synthetic biology, instead of, simply just adding to their repertoire of fields that are represented at that university. You've got to find a home that's going to be nurturing and actually give you support, understand the challenges and the timeline that are associated with really making breakthroughs in synthetic biology, And yeah, give yourself permission to be very selective and identify that environment. It's a very hard thing to do, and having the right resources to move forward is very, very important.
Join an iGEM team as soon as you can and have a lot of fun, work really, really hard, suffer, have failure, success, and make lifelong friends with your teams, and then go start companies.
So I would say get excited, try to do crazy ideas, connect to the community, have fun, share your ideas, share your work, and just have fun.
Look for something exciting.